What's up, everybody? I am in the kitchen with the chief, honey. And I said, Chief, next time you make some of these vegan sloppy joes, I gotta at least show them the beginning and how they can do it. For people that are transitioning and want to do something different for their health, yes, having those meatless Mondays and those Taco Tuesdays and those meatless options are super important. So this is a vegan sloppy joe. So as you can see, he has some really nice mushrooms on the cutting board. He's got a tomato, he's got the avocados, and some whole cloves. So just tell us real quick, Chief, say hey to everybody.
Hey.
All right, Chief is 51 years old, okay? When you eat good, you look good. So he's a big part of why I'm so inspired to stay on track, and the reason why I really eat so well, and the reason why I'm also exposed to so much good vegan cooking, because he is actually a master chef himself. And this is a finger looking good recipe. So tell us about this recipe and what you're doing, because if you can see, these are really chunky pieces of mushrooms, and this is going to simulate meat even better than people think. Because when I had it, all the seasonings and all of the flavor, it soaks it right up, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a portobello mushroom, and I actually like big chunks. That's just me. I don't like tiny chunks. I call it sloppy joe because it reminds me of a sloppy joe.
It really does, guys.
So that's why I call it sloppy joe. But basically what you do is you take your portobello mushroom and you cut it into cubes. That's what you do first. Then once you do that, I like shallots. I like onions also, but I just love the taste of shallots.
Nakia said yes for the shallots.
Yeah,
shallot man,
are one of my favorites, period. And so basically, I'm going to add shallots to this, and then a clove of garlic to it. And the tomato is actually going to be on the sandwich itself, and then the avocado. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the avocado yet. I may make like a guacamole, version of a guacamole. I may just cut it into slices and put it on there, just add a little salt to it. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that.
Okay.
But you all will see the final product. I just haven't decided.
Yes, and I really want you guys to just see how he's starting everything off. This is something anybody can do, I promise you. These ingredients so far, shoot, we probably under $7, you know, just so far with the mushrooms and the avocado and tomatoes and the shallots. Like, we're not talking about really expensive ingredients here, and obviously it's the way you season it. I know this could feed probably a family of 4, really, and if you get these ingredients on your grocery list, it can stretch out, and you could even do soups and stir fries, so many things. But this is one recipe that I said I got to share this with them, because when I ate it, I was licking my fingers. Okay, and I'm gonna send you guys, I'm gonna show a pic of the after. And if we have time, I could probably do a quick video of what it looks like after. I think I'll be able to do that. Yeah. So go ahead. I want to just show them how you're cutting this. You don't have to be a master chef or anything to get you some good flavors. If you're not familiar with shallots, get you some shallots. It's a lot different from an onion, right?
Yeah, and if you just like the taste of onions, just get you an onion. Any kind of onion is fine. But like I said, I just like shallots. And my rule of thumb when I'm making this is actually 1 portobello per person. So if you're gonna feed 5 people, get 5 portobellos and cut them up.
Nice.
And that pretty much distributes it evenly, so everybody can have at least 1 sandwich. Now, if you have some heavy eaters, some heavy hitters, you might want to double up on everything.
Okay. And I'm telling you guys, once you eat these and see the texture, it's very, very meaty. Anybody that's used to eating meat, they wouldn't even know if you didn't tell them, to be honest. So
correct.
Now, the sauce was everything. Can you just tell us a little bit about the sauce and how you're going to season this? Because we're going to show you guys a finished product. And as you can see, we're talking about $5, $1, $2, $3. And we have, the Num Num sauce.
So this is a sauce. It's actually a Black-owned company.
Good.
I was in a Whole Paycheck, that's what I call Whole Foods, because you're going to spend your whole paycheck when you go in there.
Yeah, for real.
I was in Whole Paycheck to get some mango slices, and the brother was like, hey, you want to try a sauce? And usually I say no. You know, I'm a big no person.
Yes,
usually
Lord.
I say no.
What's the name of their company so we can show them? Well, y'all go check out Num Num sauce. I mean, I'm sure you can find them.
Yeah, just go to Num
Num sauce. Country Boys
sauce.
Hot Num Num sauce.
It's a family recipe. It's been in the family for, I think he said, over 50 years.
Okay.
It's an old family recipe.
Okay, so you start with that as your base.
Yeah, this is the base.
Okay.
Yes, I use that as my base, and then I actually use.
Ooh, y'all don't know nothing about this here. This is also a local sister who makes our food. She cooks a lot. Sweet Jamaican lady. She's got her own spice blend. It's the Neo Spice, Caribbean inspired blend. It's got oregano, chili pepper, scallions, rosemary, turmeric, coriander, parsley, all of that. Spice is black owned. The Num Num sauce, black owned. So we got a black owned Sloppy Joe here.
As much as possible.
As much as possible. I love it. So she actually has this, they can find this is Mutana. Yes. African market on Metropolitan. Mutana sells this. When I tell you this goes on everything, you can shake it over your eggs, you can shake it over the mushrooms, put it in your salads. Very good. You got 2 bottles at home. Yes. All right, James, Archangel, Raphael. We know you. So let me get you to cooking. Let's go ahead and start putting this stuff together because you said you use this as your base. And do you season this sauce to get it to taste as good as you had it yesterday? And I was
I don't put
about to bite my fingers off.
The only thing I do is I'll season the portobellos with a little bit of this Neo Spice. That's what I do. And I put pepper on it, but I use red pepper, white pepper, and black. So I do a combination because I like that little flavor. And I just put a little bit of that on there, and that's it. And then I cook it. Actually, we'll be back soon because this is literally 10 to 15 minute meal.
Yes, it is.
It is so good.
And matter of fact, when we did our video yesterday, he had it. You were grilling it in the oven. You were roasting it in the oven, I think, and it burned by mistake.
Those are some sweet potatoes.
Oh, that was some sweet potato fries you had burned up. Oh my goodness! And you guys don't forget to do the fries on the side. And also for everybody that's enjoying this and you want to change your eating habits and want to learn how to do these simple detox meals, regular meals, vegan meals, if you have ordered got your pre-order of my vegan cookbook, we have a special offer for you. So if you did pre-order my vegan cookbook, just for your support, send me a message because I have a special offer for you that's going to include a special cooking class with Chief Montana well as another offer. We're going to give you so much for supporting me because I know we're so serious about changing our eating habits. So this is a very good recipe I think all of us could try. As you can see, all of these ingredients, y'all have access to this. Get you some of this black owned spice, the Neo Spice, the Num Num sauce. We're going to show you a finished product. Did you want to tell them anything else? Also, the sweet potato fries. That's a really good side. Are you going to have any sides with this tonight?
Really good. And I may make a kale salad. It depends because I have something to do by 6:30. I have a class at 6:30. So I'm actually. She
said, can that go over noodles?
Yeah, you can put it over noodles.
I like to.
It's very good.
And Laquita, that's a very good question. I was just telling a client today that the food groups that I kind of put, the categories I have are the 4 S's. That's soup, sandwiches, salad, smoothie, and stir fries. So we're usually eating in one of those food groups, and that's the one I use, particularly for vegan and vegetarian, to keep things simple. So for a stir fry, yes, you can use these same ingredients for a stir fry and the same ingredients for, guess what? A soup. And guess what? A sandwich, same thing. Okay, so just think about it like that because these are very easy options. Your grocery list does not have to be expensive. I was giving people the number 40. That is the golden number that I like to stick with for that grocery list where you can get all of your produce and your spices and make a very good menu for the whole week that can feed you and up to 4 people for less. So he's going to add all of this, as you can see, in a bowl, and you're going to start seasoning it right now, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Very big chunks, as he said earlier. And remember the rule for portions is 1 portobello per person. So if you got 3 people, all you'll need is 1 good portobello, and that makes them a good sandwich. You can use regular bread, a whole wheat bread, gluten-free bread, or you can do a bun if you want to get real fancy with it. So as you can see, he's just mixing this together, and we're going to use some of that seasoning. And after you do this, are you just going to stir fry this? Use some olive oil?
Yep, olive oil. Absolutely.
And he's going to skillet. Are you going to skillet fry this real quick and just cook it down?
Yeah, just cook it down. Ooh, sorry.
I want everybody to see you sneeze. Go ahead and sneeze. You ain't clean.
I need to get it over the other side of you. So
Okay.
Get this pepper.
Okay. You the star of the show, though. Oh, crack that pepper. You ain't doing nothing till you crack some pepper, honey. Now everybody gonna be sneezing. Now, when do you put the num num sauce on?
Well, I'm about to pour some of that in there now.
Okay. Oh, nice. So is it like a marinade type of situation too? It gets the flavor. It brings the flavor together.
You know,
Himalayan pink salt, ladies and
the
gentlemen.
beautiful thing about portobello mushrooms, this mushroom period, well, most of them, is that they do a very good job of taking on the flavor of whatever you season it with. They do a very good job of that.
And you don't need to season it a lot either, or they'll be too salty.
Yeah,
because they cook down real good, y'all.
Yeah, and you don't want to cook it all the way down because I don't like my mushrooms where they like soft. You know, you can overcook vegetables. You can overcook mushroom also.
Yes, you can overcook. Tell them again.
Same way you overcook vegetables, you can overcook mushrooms.
So don't overcook your mushrooms. You still want them to have a little chewiness and bounciness to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so he's putting on that yum yum sauce. Num num sauce. Black on, baby.
I'm sorry, calling it yum sauce.
I know, right? Oh, and it's gonna make you want to num your fingers off. So as y'all can see, he got that on there, just covered it, and I guess he's gonna just stir that up. But I'm telling you, you don't have to be like this chef and have all this money, girl. You can make you a good vegan sloppy Joe for you and your friends on a meatless Monday. What's today? Thursday?
Yep.
Yeah, or your Taco Tuesdays. This is a good weekend meal y'all can try. She said, I'm at the international market now. That's probably going to be $10 or less, minus the sauce. Exactly. Yep. Very, very cost-effective meal. And I'm telling you, you can eat this. I was just going to say, use my model of the 4 S's, soup, sandwiches, salad, smoothies, stir fries. Use the same thing that we're going to do for the sandwich and use it as a wrap. Okay? Your ingredients haven't changed. Just the way you make it and what you make with it. Same thing. We've got salad. You can use this for smoothie. Avocado. The spices, you can use this for your marinades and also for salads and stir fries. So these are really good rules to live by if you are transitioning vegan. But this is a cool recipe. This vegan sloppy Joe, I'm telling y'all, when I had it, I said, oh, absolutely not, sir. You're going to share that with everybody. So he's got the cast iron skillet ready. What's next for you, Chief?
Next for me is just to heat up the skillet, put olive oil in there, and then get to cooking. And so this piece will take a while because I forgot to actually warm up the skillet before we got started. So this is going to take a while. So we may have to exit and come back.
That's fine.
Okay.
Lydia says, I'll be in Atlanta about 2 weeks, so I'll be checking out those ingredients. Yes, check out the num num sauce and this spice blend. I'm going to give you guys the info for that if you want to order some, because this lady is so talented, and it's about us creating things. So we're going to get out of here. This is how he eats all the time, y'all. You know, like most of the time, you eat real well, and you're serious about having organic ingredients. And why do you do that? Because you're 51. Do you see the importance of eating well now?
Yeah, because I learned when I was young. Actually, I had an older guy when I was in my 20s. I was in college. We worked together, and he was probably 71. And he like part time. He worked at the airport, and so he told me one day, he was like, he used to call me Sky. He was like, Sky, let me tell you something. You know, old black man. He said, you take care of your body now, your body look like mine when you get 70. I said, okay. And well, so he was the first person that actually turned me on to doing a colon cleanse and making sure that my body is healthy and fit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, you guys, for products, for men and women that want to get the right nutrients, get you some sea moss gel at Plant-Based Jeff. He's got the best sea moss gel going right now. I know it's important for us to get our nutrients and to reverse disease. And sea moss gel is a really good method to get all of what you need. So I'm going to send you guys the link in this video so you can get your sea moss gel. It's good to eat well, but we have to have those nutrients and to also keep targeting our liver, our digestive system, our colon. So it's about eating well and also treating your organs well. So I will leave you guys with that. It's so much I could share with you, but Chief is cooking, child. I wish y'all could smell this. I wish you could taste it. But in the meantime, I know I can smell it. In the meantime, I knew I could give you a really quick recipe. So he just put a little bit of Himalayan pink salt the num num sauce and this spice blend over about, is this 2 portobello mushrooms?
Portobello, yep.
And this is going to comfortably feed 2 people, and you'll be full. The same ingredients can be used for soup and a veggie wrap.
Yeah.
Now, what are you doing here?
Oh, this is just the garlic.
Oh,
I forgot
okay.
about the garlic. I left the garlic out the other day when I made it. So
See, he real cooking and